Good evening everyone, and welcome to Raina Mo's Designs. And today we are going to work on two very easy and extremely budget friendly ideas for a budget wedding. So if this sounds like something that would interest you, please continue watching. Okay, so what we're going to be using today is we're going to be decorating these basic Dollar Tree mirrors and Dollar Tree candles. One thing I can tell you that always brings an event up a notch is candlelight and mirrors. They always make an event more elegant. So keeping that in mind, I figure if a person is on a very strict budget, because even the flowers at Dollar Tree, if you only have a budget of, let's say, $100 for all of your tables for your wedding, and you're having anywhere from 10 to 12 tables that you have to decorate, you wouldn't be able to do that if you had to do it with flowers as well. But you could with mirrors and with candles, different types of candles and such. So what I wanted to do was just give an idea and show you how you can decorate with mirrors and how you can decorate candles at the Dollar Tree to make your wedding or your event very nice and very special. Now I know at the Dollar Tree they have candles like this, the pillar candles that are white. Obviously they have them in yellow. I believe I've seen green, and I know I've seen red and blue. Now those colors may not be the colors for your event, but you can still decorate these candles to coincide with your event. And so that's what I'm going to be doing with this, but I'm going to set it out of the way for the moment. And next we're just going to focus on the little mirrors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate with glitter, but instead of using Mod Podge, I found this glitter glue at the Epic Dollar. I know that Dollar Tree also had glitter glue at one point for back to school. I saw it in Dollar Tree, but I didn't pick it up because I didn't think about it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and use this glitter glue. Like I said, you could use Mod Podge because that is at Dollar Tree as well as glitter. And I'm just going to take this beveled edge and apply the glitter glue to it. And I'm gonna use my Lazy Susan to actually help me move this around. And I'm just going to flood the beveled edge so that I can use a wet foam sponge brush to smooth it out. And the reason that I'm using it wet is, well, let's think logically. Let's say we were doing our makeup, and with makeup people use sponges, beauty blenders, whatever. If you use it wet, then you kind of quote unquote thin out your makeup, make it spread better. So since this is a very thick glue, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and continue flooding this beveled edge with the glitter glue, and I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to make two rims basically, and then when I come back I'll show you the next step. So this is what it looks like when you've done two rows of the glitter glue. Now I'm just going to take my sponge brush with a little bit of water on it, and I'm just going to dampen the edges right here. And then as I do that, I'm just doing a tapping motion just like we do on our face with the beauty blender. And I'm just going to use this on top of the Lazy Susan so that I can finish all the way around the mirror, and when I come back I'll show you the next step. So next we're going to address the candles. So let's pretend that this is a blue candle or a red candle or one of the green candles that has nothing to do with your particular wedding color scheme. So what I want to do is show you how to create a faux granite or marble looking candle holder, which I've been seeing a lot online. I believe it was at Z Gallery or at home that I saw some very nice granite candle holders that were really pretty. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is take this candle and I'm just gonna measure how tall it is, and it actually measures at 20 inches. So let's see, I am going to use and cut my paper to 18 because the glass itself measures at 20, but right to here it measures to 18. So I'm going to take my contact paper, and you can get this contact paper at the Dollar Tree, but you can find contact paper online and at many different stores. So you can get whatever suits your fancy, the type of contact paper that you're using. So I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna measure from beginning to end where the 18 mark is, and I'm gonna make my first cut there. And to make it easier for me, I know that I have cut this paper before. I know that I am going to cut it at the 18 mark, which is a little bit off of the line that they actually provide. So I want to do my best to go ahead and keep this as even as possible at the 18. So I know it's about a quarter of that box. And I'm just going to keep cutting straight, and when I come back I'll show you the next part. Okay, so I have my contact paper cut out, so all I'm going to do is take the candle, place the bottom on the bottom edge, and I'm going to measure how much it takes to make one complete rotation around the candle, and then I'll be making my second cut. And after I make my second cut, then I will know exactly how to cover this vase, and I'll be removing the back of the contact paper off of it, and I'll come back and I'll show you that process. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you see I'm just taking the contact paper that I've cut to the measure of the candle, and I'm getting it started by peeling back probably a quarter of it, and I'm just fixing it to the candle. Now make sure whenever you do this that you start off to where it is level. Mine was off just a tad, so you'll see that I had to take it off and put it back on and start over again. Make sure that you have a good firm grip on it. You're not really pulling at the contact paper when you're adhering it to the candle, but you are making sure that you are holding it firm enough and tight enough so that you don't have any air pockets and you don't create any air bubbles, because you'll notice if you do, you can always take a pin to pop them, but it's better to work them out with your hand. The work looks much better, it's smoother, and you don't want to take a chance to make even the smallest blemish in the contact paper, because some guests might actually be able to see that. So basically I'm just peeling and sticking, rubbing, making sure that I get all of the air pockets out until I have a nice smooth finish. So I'm just going to continue working with this contact paper until I have it secured and on the vessel the way that I like. Now, one more special thing. I'm making this with my parents' 50th anniversary in mind, so the yellow candle actually works really well for that. But let's say we were using the red or the blue. What you can do to help cover that is take some of the Dollar Tree tea lights that come in a bag, and you'll just use a double boiler to melt it down, which I have a video on how to make a candle. You'll use that same process, pour it over the top, and it will make the candle look like it's white where it's burning. The candle looks like once you have gone ahead and you've applied the contact paper all the way around. The seam is in the back, so what I want to do is just decorate the seam. So what I'm going to do as far as decorating the seam is I'm going to have to bling it out. So if this sounds like something you want to see, again I'm going to do time lapsing, so just keep watching. Next we're going to decorate. And as you can see, I have my stud bling wrap that I've already cut a single strip from, and I'm going to use it back here right along the seam that I have. So I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of glue. It's tiny. and align that with the seam so that it's covered. And I'm going to put a couple of more little dots of glue and follow straight down that seam. Just like so. And so next I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to decorate and add a little bit of bling around the candle in the option of 2 strips of bling wrap towards the top and towards the middle, towards the bottom. So I'm just going to measure around to see exactly which end, which is probably going to be this end, is better, and match it up with the seam coverage so that it can be even. Because we definitely want it to match up well. I see where I need to cut, and I'm going to go ahead and make my cuts. And then I'll just separate the ribbon and continue decorating. And when I come back, I'll show you the final look. So here is the final look. And all I've done is add some little mini chrysanthemums and some leaves to the center of the decoration, because what we're doing is we're keeping in mind that this wedding is on such a tight budget. You only have $100 to decorate 10 to 12 tables, and you want to have something nice on the tables. So we've got a little bit of a floral element here, which we've added a little bit of glitter to. We have our nice little mirror that we've decorated to bring some more elegance into the event, and I think it turned out really, really cute. I decided that I wanted to have something that was a bling element, but I didn't want to use the regular diamond wrap, so I just used this cute studded silver wrap, which I really, really like, and I think it turned this particular plain ordinary candle into a beautiful piece that would be wonderful at anybody's wedding. If you're on a very tight budget for your event or your wedding, you can still have something that's really dainty and elegant, and it didn't have to cost you a lot. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoy creating it for you. Please give us a thumbs up. Share this particular tutorial with anyone in your friends and family circle that you think could use an idea as simple and as easy as this. And definitely have a wonderful evening. Bye.